What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shorty Mac TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified each time I upload a new video and all those great YouTube things. So, for starters, let's start this video off by saying rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. I don't know why we thought we was gonna get justice for her, but hey, rest in peace to Breonna Taylor, and let me just go ahead and dive into this topic that everybody's heart is heavy about. So first things first, we just got the verdict, and of course it's not the verdict that we all wanted. All of us, I'm pretty sure all of us knew the outcome of this verdict, but we were hopeful and really still trusting in this system for some odd reason, thinking that Breonna Taylor was going to get justice, and it didn't happen. So now everybody's about to go out in the streets and protest even more. Riots are probably going to start. It's about to get real out there. So my thing is, why are we still trusting and believing a system who has taught us time after time that they don't care about black people, and that, you know, they go continue doing these injustices to us and getting away with it, and that this system was never built for us black people, but we still begging them for justice, believing and hoping that they're gonna do something. But it's insane to keep asking the oppressors to help us in a situation that they started. You know, it's like asking the killers, let's just, pretty much what we're asking is the killers of Breonna Taylor to arrest themselves, basically. And that's just not, you know, that's not what they do. They're not gonna do it. We know that this system was never built for us, and it's against us. And I just wanna know when it's gonna be time for us to dismantle this system and start a system of our own. Like, we keep begging these people for justice. We keep marching in the street. We keep rioting, and none of that is changing anything. We're doing the same things that our grandmothers, grandfathers did back in the 60s, marching, rioting, and all that. They did that, and that hasn't changed. So it's like we keep doing the same thing over and over again, hoping that we're gonna get a different outcome. But that's not, you know, that's not how it works. We're gonna keep getting the same results because we keep doing the same thing, expecting different outcomes, and that's just insane. So I think what we need to do is say, fuck the system and create our own. Excuse my French. But it's time for us to do that. Like, we already know that this system is not for us. It's more so against us. And we're not going to win trying to, you know, vote ourselves in and all of this vote and vote and vote. Okay, here's my thing on voting. This is not to bash anyone. If y'all want to go ahead and vote and let y'all voices be heard, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Me, for one, I'm not doing anything. I'm not voting. I'm against it. And I don't see the purpose of voting for a system that's not going to change. Until we can come together and put our money together to fund a politician, and this politician is going to push the black agenda wherever, you know, it is, we're not gonna get anywhere. So like, we keep complaining about you know, voting between the lesser of two evils, but we have the authority to put somebody in there that we want. However, you know, people don't know that, and you know, they just want to complain about this president versus this president, voting between the lesser evils and getting Donald Trump out of there. But we have to get, you know, organized, and we have to get together. And I'm not saying that all of us are going to get together. A lot of people would think that, you know, it's going to be easy for all black people to come together for a purpose, and it's not. It's not. You're not going to have, you know, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, as y'all can see. The Kentucky Attorney General, what's that man name? Cameron, or Daniel Cameron, whatever his name is. Everybody is mad at this man. They cussing him out. They are really upset at this man, and my thing is, he's playing his role, y'all. We can't get mad at this man for playing his role. He's a part of the very system that we are begging justice from. Like he's playing his role. He was never going to charge those police officers for this murder, so we can't really get mad at him for that. I get it because he's black, and we think every smiling, smooth talking black man is for us, and they're not. He's part of the very system that we're begging justice from. So that just wasn't gonna come. Furthermore, when Breonna Taylor's family got the settlement, we should have known then what the outcome was gonna be. Whenever these families settle out, we already know that no justice is gonna get done. When they announced the curfew before the verdict was announced, that should have been enough evidence there that they wasn't about to charge these police officers. So people should have known there. Furthermore, after this verdict, going into the streets, protesting, marching, and rioting starting, all of that is playing into their plan. Like they know that we're gonna go to the streets, we're gonna be marching, they know that we're upset. Once again, they're energy vampires. They're feeding off of our energy, they're feeding off of our emotions, and they know how we're gonna react. And once again, we're playing into their trap. Going into, they forced the curfew yesterday, and some police officers got shot at. Yeah, it's getting wild out there, and all of this is part of the plan. They already know how we are. They studied us. They know it. And once again, I have to go back and try to explain how this works. To me, I paid attention to how Ferguson was back when Mike Brown happened. And my thing is, every time there's a major event such as Breonna Taylor that happens and they get major news coverage and a lot of people get involved, 9 times out of 10, it's for a specific agenda that they are pushing. Anytime one of our black unarmed people get murdered by a police officer and it makes major news media and it gets a lot of coverage, and murals of these people gets on the streets, and they go on the streets putting Black Lives Matter on everything, all of that is just like propaganda to me. Like I hope y'all can hear me because I got stuff going on in the background. Trash can. Let me speak up. But yeah, anytime that anything like this get major news coverage, I'm skeptical about everything that happens, because I watched it back in 2014 when Mike Brown happened. I seen all the propaganda, all the stuff, and it's crazy because like normally, I'm pretty sure every day there's a black person that get killed by police officer every day, and it doesn't make major news coverage. It doesn't get news coverage. This stuff probably happens every day, but for some reason, I don't know, like every 4 years or so, something like this happens and it gets major news coverage, and all the politicians are getting involved, all the celebrities are speaking up. Then you got people trying to persuade you to vote for this candidate versus this candidate. And I guess what I'm saying is all of this is political. All of this is for political gain. It's sad that people have to lose their lives for this, for these politicians to benefit off of, and it's really sad, but this is what they do. Every 4 years or so, something like this happens, and it makes major news coverage. Excuse me, and it's a major deal. So I pay attention to this stuff, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't be out there protesting. We shouldn't feel the type of way, because yes, everybody's tired. We tired of our black women and men getting gunned down by police officers, by the same people that were sworn to protect and serve. Now we know that they don't protect and serve when it comes to us, but we knew this already. Like we knew, like if you go and look at all the social media posts about Breonna Taylor, most everybody's saying that they're not surprised. They knew that this was gonna come, but for some reason, they still feel enraged and everything. You know why? Because they want you enraged. They want you to be sad. They want you to be mad. They want you to go out in the streets and protest and riot and all that, so they can further do, this thing that they've been talking about, the new normal. They're further trying to push that new normal thing. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, everybody. The new normal. Well, how do they push this new normal? Through this. You get people riled up. You get them riled up. You got, curfews, people not, people who out past the curfew, they round them up, send them to jail, and do whatever. And then maybe, I don't know, martial laws next, who knows? It might get to that point. But what I'm saying is all of this is part of their little plan that they've been planning out. So like, we're just feeding into it. They're feeding off of our energy, our emotions. Once again, they're energy vampires, and they feed off of us literally. So just imagine right now, with the whole world feeling angry and feeling mad, ready to go burn up some stuff, ready to go turn up some stuff. Imagine all of that energy that they are feeding off of. You know how much life we are giving them by just even feeding into all the propaganda and everything that they're getting their life off of us. So I just want to open the eyes of people to see the bigger picture of all of this. I by no means is trying to make light of the situation, Breonna Taylor, because it is a real situation. And I do want the police officers to be arrested that they killed her. I kind of wish that, I ain't gonna say what I was about to say, but I want them to be arrested and make them actually no, we should have made Zimmerman an example. We should have made an example out of Zimmerman. Back then with Trayvon Martin, Zimmerman, we should have made an example out of them, and maybe, I don't know, maybe none of these events would continue to happen if we really showed them how serious we were about, this, getting together and showing them. But we, Zimmerman still walking around free, signing Skittle packets and Arizona teas and stuff. But it's just really sad, and I don't know, my heart goes out to Breonna Taylor. She didn't even see any of this coming. She was literally asleep in her own house and got shot. So I would just advise everybody to look at the deeper picture of all of this. Try not to feed into these people's plans. I think, it's time for us to stop waiting on a system to come save us and give us justice, and because they're not. I think it's time that we, dismantle this system and create our own, because our oppressors are never gonna give us the resources to overthrow them. This is stuff that we have to do on our own. So I just want to advise everybody to just look at the deeper meaning between this. It's not, just black and white. White people are killing us, and we ain't getting justice and everything. It's a way bigger picture than this. Remember, this is spiritual warfare, this is biological warfare, and this is psychological warfare. They coming for us for all different angles, So I think that's all I gotta say. Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. Condolences to her family, and y'all get out these streets. Don't get caught up in this rioting mess. Don't get caught up in the protests. And I'm not saying you don't have to go protest, but go be safe if you go out there and hit the streets to protest. You got to be aware of the crisis actors, the paid rioters, those people that are, y'all seen it, when it was George Floyd, y'all seen how they had the people going out there messing up people's property, and it wasn't people of us, they blame it on the Black Lives Matter movement. or black people, period. But it wasn't us. It was a lot of Antifa people that was hired to do that. So if you go out and do these protests, watch out for those crisis actors and those hired people that are hired to cause this commotion and chaos through something that probably is essentially peaceful. Well, maybe not essentially peaceful anymore. Our people are mad. Our people are angry. So I don't think, peaceful is out of the window. Ain't no more peace. Ain't none of that. Our people are angry. They ready to tear up some stuff, as they have the right to. But pay attention to the media, how they manipulate stuff. Remember to do further research on the stuff that y'all see on mainstream media. That being said, y'all, the world is a stage and the show must go on. Let me break that down. We are essentially living in a movie, or the world's longest TV show. And let's say that, the executive producers are the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. The directors are, the politicians, the government, police officers, people of that sort. They're the directors. The actors, paid actors, would be celebrities. You got your influencers, your media influencers. And then you have the stars of the actual TV show, which is us, the people, the citizens of the United States. We're the, if y'all didn't know, we're the stars of this TV show, this movie, parakeets. We're the stars of this TV show and this movie. And each time one of our innocent people get gunned down, that's them killing them off and replacing them with another actor or actress. The world is a stage. Everybody's playing roles, and we're the ones that don't know that we're starring, in a TV show that we're basically the stars of, And I hope everybody understand that breakdown. That's essentially how it is. We are in an assimilation, and we have y'all seen the Truman Show? we're the actors. We're the stars of our own show. So, go look into the Truman Show starring Drew Carey, and hopefully y'all understand that more. Also check out the movie They Live. We're also living in that that movie as well. But yes, I hope y'all understand that breakdown. And that's all I have to say, you guys. Rest in peace, Breonna Taylor, and protect black women at all costs. I love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to another video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified each time I upload a new video, and all those great YouTube things. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.